this is example number 4 where we have x squared minus 4x plus 7, right? And we're going to equate this function to 0, and then we're going to try and solve. So now we need to look for factors of 7 that we add that can give us 4. Well, you and I both know that 7 is also a prime number, so the only factors of 7 are 7 and 1. And when you add these numbers, you certainly don't get 4. In fact, you get 8. And this again tells us that the factors are not valid, and therefore we must attempt to solve this question by using the formula. We must attempt to solve by using the formula. Okay, so let's use the formula. My A value is going to be 1, my B value is going to be minus 4, and my C value is going to be positive 7. And what I want to do is I want to write out the entire formula, and I say x equals minus the value of B plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times the value of a multiplied by the value of c, all divided by 2a. So let's try and substitute that in now and see what we get. We get the following: negative 4 plus or minus the root of negative 4 squared, negative 4 multiplied by 1 multiplied by positive 7, and that's the square root. And you can type this in the calculator the way you see it here, 2 multiplied by the value of 1. So let's see, this is going to give me x equals or x equals, and now we have to see what this actually says in the calculator. And I want you to try it as well. Negative 4 plus the square root, negative 4 all squared, minus 4 times 1 times 7, divided by 2 multiplied by 1, which is just 2. You should get something that looks like this. Okay, it says math error, AC cancel, left right go to, right? And so what the calculator has resulted is that the roots, it doesn't give me a root, no root here, and over there it also gives me no root, right? And in the next video we're going to see why exactly this is the case, and if you already know how, you can tell me why. Okay, and so here we can conclude that there are no real roots. The calculator tells us math error, and that's one of the ways of seeing that there are no real roots. And graphically, how do you see this graphically? Well, you see this graphically by going to the actual graph, and you see that it doesn't touch the x-axis. That's the graph for this function. Can you see here's the x-axis down below? And it doesn't touch it at all. So when we look at this curve, we can say that there are no real roots. And when you solved for this algebraically, you found that the calculator resulted in math error, and that gave you an indication that there are no real roots when solving this quadratic. Okay.